My name is Lieutenant Colonel Richard Anshus, retired. I served in Vietnam from September 1970 through March of 73. A little over 2 years, 11 months. And second time I was in war was the invasion of Grenada from the 24th of October 1983 through 11 November 1983. We were in an OTHS helicopter, light, those small ones. The pilot was shot in the leg, bullet went right in my chest, and on my head, you'd see a bullet hole right there. And then one round went through the main transmission, another round went through the engine, one round went through all of our radios. So immediately we're on the ground. We landed in a bomb crater, tilted over on our side, and I was not strapped in. So it's a good point. Wear your seatbelts. And I hit the bubble, the windshield door right here. I had black and blue marks on my stomach for 6 months. I really hit it hard. I climbed out of the helicopter, and the pilot was trying to talk with somebody, tell them we were down. And I said, "Come on, get out." And so I unstrapped his harness, pulled him out. Oh, he was bleeding. He got 2 shots through the leg, lower leg. And then all of a sudden I heard all kinds of Vietnamese behind us. And I've been cutting for 2 companies. I killed between 40 and 60 guys. I knew what I was talking about. And they don't start talking until they got a whole bunch of them. So I knew the battalion was over here. So I got a bomb crater and started running that way. And ran about 15 feet. And right here, hit the ground. And meanwhile, I got a weapon out of the helicopter, the pilot's weapon, because all I had was a 45, and said to the pilot, "Is it ready?" I'd never seen the weapon before. And he said, "Yes." A communication problem. He was brand new in country. I was an old hand. I had 5, 6 months. A weapon was ready if the weapon's loaded, where round was in the chamber, and the safety was off. Means it's ready to go. He was an old hunter, and to him, a weapon was ready if the round was in the chamber, but the safety was on. I never heard it was turned up an M1 carbine, and he just flicked the safety off. I didn't know where the safety was, but where it was ready, therefore it's ready to go. And meanwhile, I rolled on my back, ready, okay, and another 3 rounds right by my ankle, but that far above my ankles. Three rounds right by my knees, another 3 rounds, and I rolled over. Doesn't work because the safety was on. Rolled back over, threw the weapon down, reached for my 45, and you're not supposed to have it, but I did. You're supposed to have a knot around in the chamber. But I wanted one more round in the chamber, which meant I had 8 rounds instead of 7 rounds, which magazines normally. So what did I do? Cocked it, and there goes the first round. Roll back over, hit him right in the head. But his last round was my last round. He hit me right here, came out here, put the arm like this. My first thought was, I'll never swim again. Not, I'm going to die, I'll never swim again. Because I was a collegiate swimmer. And got my stuff up and started running, and my arm was, and another 3 rounds. Phew, I thought I killed the guy. The rest of the company was coming after me. Hit the dirt, and I crawled. There was a bomb crater right there. You have to understand the DMZ was completely defoliated, Agent Orange. So the biggest thing in the DMZ was about this high. Normally it was, 100-foot treats was this high. That was a good thing about defoliation. I'll tell you about defoliation. And so you could see me. So I hit the ground, and I see the bomb crater, crawling bomb crater. Here I am, bleeding all over everything, jumping into a bomb crater full of Agent Orange. Not very smart. Trying to get away. So I'm up here, I have my 45 like this, and 2 NVA, 15 feet away. Okay, they don't see me. Okay, there it goes. Okay. And all of a sudden, boom, boom, boom. NVA sitting right there.
In conclusion to our interview with Mr. Anshus, we have learned that the hardships forced by the Vietnam POWs and the sacrifice and courage needed to persevere against all odds. These situations have demonstrated to us that courage and perseverance is needed to conquer any situation. Reading about Vietnam POWs is one thing, but to actually interview one is another. Hearing an actual American POW tell his own personal story was very powerful and inspiring. We will all remember Mr. Anshus and his story and help pass it on for others to remember as well. Thank you, Mr. Anshus, for your time.